Zeus. Red rose in my hand just to give thanks. I've been praying for this gift in the worst way. Then I got it just to heal me from this pain.
It's a lady by the way, if you would know.
Yeah.
It was like, damn it, nigga, feel the flow is fluent. I'm finna finish fools, now fuggy fuel. Afraid to fall and fail, that's fucking foolish. The flow is fire and fuggy fear, but too real issues. Get the picture, double tap and then you zoom.
Ubengiphethe mamillion, funa kuphatha mamillion. Bathi ngibube ngiphethe mamillion, funa kuphatha mamillion.
Showing off your booty, thirsty niggas wanna bond with you. Nah, I'm kidding. They just wanna smash and they won't miss you. Ngambule msuthu mswati mtidanga selo msuthu ndinyawo tak. Sinanatelo sami yasatenga nikhule ngibalalela labadzala.
Sizwe sibonga kaSigudhla mlilo nganasicalo mlilo nganasiphetho mlilo lovuthi nguna phakade angami ngedwa namhla. I'm with one of Mpumalanga's finest, hip-hop royalty, and he's more than just a musician in the entertainment space. He knows a lot. He's aware about a lot of things and also aware about himself. So we're going to have a dope conversation about everything, his life, his music journey, and all there is to know about the Greek god who traveled into time and came back as Zeus in South Africa, in Mzansi. Kama njani Zeus?
Kuyaphileka. Incenga.
Bala baningi abathi ukuthi ingoma leya ngabe bakhuluma ngawe leya. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
If you don't know,
now you know, nigga. So, kama njani mna?
Konke khamba kahle, incenga nje siyaphusha. Lababukeli labangati ligama ngifotuna ngambule labangati ngomculo bangati nga Zeus SA futhi lokho sekuhleli nje ezeligama lami as a nickname.
Zeus. Red rose in my hand just to give thanks. I've been praying for this gift in the worst way. Then I got it just to heal me from this pain.
It's a lady by the way, if you would know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
When you know, bruh. So yeah, man. I'm excited because finally we're having this. We're gonna chop it because we talked about this a long time ago and we've had so many guests. And when we were supposed to be one of actually the first people to come here and have a sit down with me, but I went out. What travel?
Yeah. It was nothing big.
Where are you flyer, Baba?
No, it was nothing big. It was just something.
Flyer.
No, when opportunities rise,
it was the first time.
Yeah, it was the first time.
Then you're saying it's nothing big, bruh.
It's something big now, but I was like, okay, when they first told me, it caught me off guard, but I was like, okay, yeah, we're gonna fly, because I thought maybe, it's gonna be a bus travel, or maybe Batasha like a certain transport could say 4 hours drive, and that's how I thought we've booked your flight. I'm like,
which one is this one?
Mind you, I have a fear of heights. So ngavela ngacabanga ukuthi mara ngidila njani nale flight vele ngaba
shemngwane man
ngacisha ngaphathi yathatha
ngiyakutshela bakazi wabapapa wandiza
mara eventually
how was it bro though?
Nah, it was nice like the opportunity rose itself, so decided we Tsintsa, then baba like okay cool because nalena kwafika kwaba stressful.
I know we'll talk about that if it comes up in the conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah, but let's start from Matomo. Aritomeng Matomo. The beginning of the beginning. In the beginning there was Zeus. But in the beginning you were Fortune Nkambule.
Yeah.
So how does Fortune Nkambule get into the space of entertainment, music? What really touched you? When did that music, what's in bag, beat you?
Since the feelings I say in I was listening to I grew up around people about Tsintsa music. So I could listen to I remember my mom used to listen to Ipasad. Yeah.
Which one is that one?
It's Portuguese music.
Portuguese?
If I'm not mistaken, it's Portuguese music. So like Harry Kuala, uncle used to listen to Harry Kuala, jazz ministers, so much jazz music.
So
now.
Jazz has always been there, Vela, from the beginning.
It was a solid foundation, Vela, from there. And I remember I used to listen to hip-hop Mara when I was in my later stage. Before I was 10 years old, already be saying away was, oh, this is 50 Cent. Oh, this is Asha. Oh, this is Banban. Mara, I was not fully aware. Just being then
you can tell the difference.
Yeah, I can tell the difference. Because, oh, this is nice, but I loved all music. And then it happened, I would say like, kuna putomlo mkhulu mphathizwe like naye bekawutsandza music. So bekanokuvakashela like studio, different studios. So bekabuya athi hey fanele ngoma lena ngumfo recordile yami. Athi phela nangu lona ngiyakhumbula bekunabo Brazil nabo Twice nabo Pex angitshela ngabo bonke labo bo Scandalous, like so many local artists. Like so since lapho ngaba like okay since bona bakhona kwenda lokhu nami sengingabhala yabo. So I remember I was maybe 10, 11, 12 ngabhala ama lyrics amukuqala, never recorded. Ngawa revise.
Kumbula. I want to know what was happening in the mind of a 10 years old.
Yo, I remember I was rapping something about pin pops and stuff like that. Oh, it was. Oh, I remember. I remember. It was. It's my time and your time is over. So like a clover, cause baby, you know that I didn't know that it was over.
Yeah, stuff but the flow was there. Huh?
The flow was there, but it was not polished yet.
Yeah, but the flow was there.
Yeah, so
potential.
Bangifake studio, nakhona bathi asamsuthi yangala istolo. Mabathi asamsuthi yangala istolo ngithi ngiyamkhapha vele. Yabona mangimkhapha siyafika roomini. It's JMS igama le producer. So masifika samthola lapha na uthi uready mfo. Ngaba like for ini mai. Uthi nayi mic ekhoneni embhedeni. I'm like, ay, phela ndlala ngami yani. Wathi ayislinzewe. I remember the verse got chopped up. Big name a space lam khathi. So if you rapper, then you are uyawahlanganisa uba for like 10 seconds. So till this day angizange ngayithola le ngoma le. So inspiration yami mostly kube ngilabande bangisurroundile plus na butlo mkhulu ungifakile na into music very very much. I remember bekathanza Michael Jackson a lot. Nangakhula kumthanza. Yeah. To the kid is not my son. The kid is not my son.
Yeah. Yeah, Michael Jackson has inspired almost everybody.
Yeah, but I was more of a listener than me being inspired actually.
Oh, you were just enjoying the music.
I was enjoying the music, yeah.
And that's the beautiful part. I'm starting to enjoy the music now. Earlier on, I was always making music, always listening to make. Now I'm a consumer. I'm just like, okay, let me just enjoy. Let me enjoy the music. I'm not making anything because music, it's noise, pride at some point.
Yeah,
it's just there in your head, and it doesn't care. You might be enjoying yourself there with your lady and the song comes. And do you want to? And you okay?
Yes,
are you okay? You be strong, smooth. This guy, what's wrong? Is this what? But it's the truth. Like when you're creative, this thing is haunting, bro. Like it's always there.
Exactly.
It's always there, bro.
Because I remember during COVID times, there was a competition now whereby we win like 50 rand a time. So I entered that competition. It was a dragon competition. So Lapo, like I was supposed to come with my lyrics by that time. And I always in my lyrics. Already there was 2 lines in my head. Been for like 2 weeks. I think it was like easy peasy, I'm squeezing lemons, dripping a flow with that. Niggas sleeping on me.
And you were thinking of that thing on the spot?
Not really on the spot. Already those 2 lines were on my mind. Then I had to come up with the rest. Then I was like, okay, maybe come with a few punchlines. I was not polished by then. Then I was like, a few punchlines here and there. I didn't win that competition. So I was like, it was cool.
Yeah.
Then at my church, there was another competition, same time. And then it happened, it was like I won that at time because of another line.
Just rapping on the spot?
Just rapping. Not rapping on the spot, but already something they already corner. But I mean, saying 70s around that time.
Yeah, but that's it, bro.
Yeah, because usually go by into you would say, okay, like I'm listening to music, happens, then like a little bit, then I'm like, then in your mind you come up with lyrics. Then when it's time to write.
Yeah, that's insanity, bro. And that's a bar, insanity, because outside in the world you are sane.
Yeah.
But in, you understand how insane people are.
Insanity,
some actually it's like reverse, because outside in the world, a person who's actually, but yeah, it's both ways. You are insane because inside of you are sane.
You are saying,
but outside of another person, that's why a person can feel like they are a butterfly inside of themselves. And these things have been there. Back in the days, they used to lock them up, but nowadays, actually, you can't, you can't do that. They just can change into one.
Yeah, because we're living in...
Because the opportunity is there now.
Yeah.
You understand? But that thing has always been there, that deep inside of you, there's a world which is far bigger than the world outside.
Exactly.
The music is always inside of you. It's like most people, that's why I enjoy the consumption, because most people who are consuming the music, they are just enjoying the music. It's outside coming inside. But when as a creative, the music, it's coming inside, it's going outside.
Yeah, because even when you think about it, it's like, it's an internal thing, because even right now, we're living in a generation, like, we are free as creative-wise. So now you're like, it's not really a weird thing to see someone. It's okay. Maybe you're chilling, you're just vibing, and you're like...
Yeah, but it's insanity, bro, because...
No headphones, and you're like...
Yo, bro, it's insanity, bro.
It is,
in a way, it's insane, bro. I'm telling you. You're just like this. There's no headphones, there's nothing. You're just listening to the music.
Imagine you're just doing this.
Just imagine a guy in the streets like this. People are like, what's happening?
You're not even wearing earphones.
But deep down in his mind,
exactly. So it's something like
so for you, when you were young, how did that change your childhood from all the other kids? Because all of us, I believe and I know for sure that the universe conspires for us to be these different personalities, different roles that we play. For when the universe conspired with when we be a musician, a musical genius. Yeah. How did that separate you from all the other kids when you discovered at 10 that you can actually rap about pimp hop while other kids are just consuming it? When you're thinking of bars, bro.
The thing is that it was a matter of me listening to some people, because I remember there was a specific time Labegu Dume Bo Siashes. So it was a time whereby
the cause of Kasi rap.
Yeah. It was a time you would say like, but mvile kututhini lo. Hey,
bars.
Like
bars started to be cool.
Yeah, like hlanganisa line nje of something, 2 things in one. And then we hlanganisa iba like kind of a simile, kind of a vibe, yeah. Then it becomes a bar. Then I was like, okay.
So that's how you tapped into bars.
Yeah, so ngasho yeah. Bangmunya but I forgot the word, but it's something that had to do with pin pop. Then I had to remember I said like so lucky like a clove. Because you want a logo, it's something
you wanna say
For a person of my age, I was like, okay, I didn't think it was a skill.
Yeah, it's a skill.
Yeah,
bro.
but I was like, okay. After a while, I was like, okay, Mundu can write. Then I started writing like another justice. But as a young kid, like a lot of Kasi rap actually benefited me with like you cannot only rap about vibes.
But from Kasi rap, bruh, now you are this guy, though. Yo. Mina ngisakuva ndada nazoshaya lesingisi sakho lesikhulu yo ngiyalalela phela but I'm trying to catch up bro Sjava I'm like which one is this one
it's like this was the 2018 verse by the way in my first song it was like damn it, nigga, feel the flow is fluent. I'm finna finish fools na faggy fuel. Afraid to fall and fail, that's fucking foolish. The flow is fire and faggy fear, but too real. So
Justin give but too real. But too real. I don't wanna but too real. But the other one is just the melody, it's flowing, it's vibes, bruh.
Yeah, because I remember it was like because Minav went so many phases to music.
Oh, been transitions.
Yeah.
What was the first one? The initial one.
The initial one was it was rap like Kasi rap, not really vibes rap. Yeah.
Before like international.
Before international. Then international I started tapping it at like age 12, 13.
Okay, when you're listening to Kasi rap, Sia Shezi is there. Who else was there influencing you and inspiring you at the time?
It was not really inspiration, but I remember.
Okay, the music that was around during that time. Yeah,
I think it was
that was popping during that time.
Is it my 7? I forgot if it's my 7 or something. It's my 7. Abo Mickey Mouse. It was a whole crew.
Mickey Mouse was kinda man.
Yeah, like MC. Yeah, like it was a vibe because I was like, okay, now I know what's like. I cannot really rap about kumnanzi sepatini. I can actually think.
I can think.
Yeah, about like writing a verse. Ngatsi ngibhala something ukuthi bandi benda nabo bacabange ukuthi so lo muntu ngandibeka sibo yasho into leso cause sometimes abantu nokulalela line then you'll realize after lo muntu lo bekathi kani because it happens even now it's like ngiyasho ukuthi lo music bengolalela kanzi bo bekani depth so
that's a classic basically what you're describing there that the music like over some time the value increase and that's where we measure a classic in Mswahla.
Exactly.
Mswahla a classic in Mswahla Mswahla the value depreciates over time. Exactly. And then a classic the more it's like fine the wine.
The more times go,
time.
Taste so
more because not so cool. Like Tupac na so like there's this line at Tupac in Mama's Just a Little Girl. You wouldn't ask a rose that grew from the concrete why it has damaged petals.
Exactly.
You will celebrate its tenacity, its will to reach the sun. We are the roses. This is the concrete issue.
That's it.
That's it. That's classic. And he's not rapping. Tupac used to talk. He has so much to say on his song. So he would talk before the song, talk even after the song.
That guy. He had so much creativity.
So much to say.
Because even Nomanglalela, like Thugz Mansion on his, that's actually my favorite Tupac song. Because like most of the time you relate to it because sometimes you go through something.
Writing about your own day.
Like a place to spend my quiet nights.
Time to unwind. So much pressure in this life of mine.
Like who doesn't even relate in that? Because everybody relates in that.
Dude, when we're talking about Tupac and him writing about his life after death in Thugz Mansion with the Sam Cooks and the Billie Holidays, people who have already passed by the time. It got me thinking about also Rikhado Makhado talking about his death on RIP to all my dead homies.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
I'll see you there. I pray I meet you at the crossroad. Sooner or later, only God knows. What it do though? I never thought I'd pull up in a two-do. Oh man, the guy is talking about his death from the beginning of the song until the end. And the lyrics, you can hear his voice. He sings that part. This land is still my home.
Bro,
this land is still. Even on that live performance, he had one performance of that song. He's singing that.
Because
I'm like,
it's a matter of depth too, because a lot of people don't respect I tend to notice with like a lot of people don't actually respect like depth hip hop in South Africa to the point of by Marota Kona Basabugi because Riky is one of actually the pioneers of culture.
Yes, and Riky was heavily inspired by Machiavelli. That's why he has a song in his album, Family Values. I feel like Machiavelli. My uncle, shout out to my uncle. He played Machiavelli like a fool. Yeah, he was really tapped into the gods of hip hop.
Of hip hop. Yeah, there's also one rapper who people don't actually notice as much. Proverb. Proverb, Proverb made a song actually similar to Thugz Mansion, in which you could like with past people who've passed on, and like how they behave in heaven, how in heaven it goes, and then after each verse,
I think it's underrated,
very underrated, because at the end he's like, that's I think he says that's my picture of heaven, or that's my.
He's one of the godfathers of actually SA Hip-Hop,
bro. Because I remember there was one verse, I write what I like and I like what I like.
He was just, the wordplay there is insane. Yeah, I remember that one. I write what I like. And, what is left is right.
What is left is right.
Yeah, man, like he's cool with it. He's flow with it. Yeah.
If you see how many people that are right, that are left, you'd look that it's not right.
Yeah, the wordplay there. I remember it. Glimpses of it, bro. Just that I didn't go deeper into Verb. I went deeper more into Pro Kid because Pro Kid was more, gassy. He was able to transition from. I feel like actually you're one of those, bro. You're one of those like Pro Kid. No disrespect to those like Proverb.
Yeah,
they have their time and place.
Yeah.
But let's be honest, this is Mzansi, bro. It's dust.
Yeah,
that's why Pro Kid understood it along the way. Which no, man, I need to change immediately so that I can actually tap into the dust. Because the people, yes, you cool with the flows, yes, you write what you like, and what you like is what you write. Yeah, that's cool, man. Cool. But then when Pro Kid comes and say, bazama ukungidonsela phansi njengeskipper esiveza umkhaba, that's funny, bro.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine,
And very relatable, because I remember there's one verse that I like about him. Like, Leo, it was mainly flows. Like, because I remember there was few verses like when enjoying, but like, damn, this nigga is good. Like, I was laughing. Then there's one, they were like, what's it? Saqala ngokulamba sabhala saphanda kuhlangana nyana kwakwala angidlala abantwana ngintwana benganga ngabamba labanye abasali awuyeke ukungenza mubi emehlweni wabantu angisumascara throw dead on my name akupicky that yo bloody maspala so things like that, like Pro Kid was very good, so I used to listen to him.
It's not a bitch move. I'm trying to move to the beach, man. And then when he started to shift his mind state, and you, Oblomela Fair, and at that time that song Superman, you was big, bro. I'm like, yo, this guy.
The guy was very, very.
Eating's on longer ultimate tempera with MySpace. Yeah, we're talking about the gods of SA Hip-Hop, bro. Pro Kid is the one that really pioneered like Kasi Hip-Hop, but not in a whack way, bro. You can actually be cool. And I feel like when, bro, you balanced. When you Western, bro, you really flow with it. You're really cool with it. You're really smart with it. You're really intelligent with it. You've studied the game. And then, we've touched just the foundation, the infancy part, the Kasi rap.
Yeah.
Then what's the next phase in the development of music journey?
The next phase, it was, I was a secondary. Then that's when I started to tap into hip-hop. I was still in South African music, like hip-hop music and such. But then that's when I started to tap in.
At that time, in South Africa?
It was a rise.
Phase.
I remember it was a rise of Ambitious Entertainment.
Yeah, sure. Emtee was there.
Oh, yeah. Then there was Sjava, like he released a song. And there was Neo.
Start rolling up the chains. And then that line, man, it got double HP. Like, hey, I see that was smart. But you are the last person to say a line like that. They would see, That double HP Uzenza Bosolo. As in,
afterwards he said, humble yours.
Yeah, for Nali for solo. Yeah. Double HP was saying, father. It's a beautiful line for them. Because you don't know if he's actually double HP Uzenza Bosolo. You know. For sure, I'm not for sure. I'm using for sure.
You don't know if it's.
You don't know whether it's actually dissing the OG or it's just a beautiful line that say, okay, Double HP had a song called Boso Kimang, and you're trying to make yourself a boss, or like Double HP was singing about Boso Kimang, but anyway, you are not Double HP. Nali for sure. You understand? So it makes you think. You see, it's not make sure he's dissing the OG, but you can tell his intentions are clear. No, he's not dissing the OG. You can tell. Yeah,
that's the beautiful thing about hip hop is that some people think some lyrics are actually shorts or subliminals. Because there's
so you guys like you think about these things when you say them.
Definitely. Because
there's intention behind the line.
100%. But the problem is that you can write one line there. Mara, the consumer will never really know.
Interpret it differently according to their own understanding.
Exactly. So it's like saying, I remember there's this song, it's very controversial. It's I'm Upset by Drake.
Yeah, I'm upset.
It was around the time la Kwapasa Kona XXXTentacion. Then he was one of actually.
I remember the conspiracy that he had a hand.
Yeah, because there's a line that says SMS triple X. That's the only time I ever shoot below the neck. So you see controversy like that.
But guys, come on. He went too far. And it's not the only time Drake went too far. Some other time he played around with Kid Cudi's.
Oh my goodness.
He's like mental situation.
He does that a lot, bro.
in whatever said, two peas, one stone.
Two peas, one stone.
Drake can cross the line, bro. Like,
he definitely.
I feel like sometimes. And that's the conversation we were having off camera, that Tupac he knew he didn't have sex with Biggie's wife, but he said it just to piss him off, and he understood the business around it. I don't know how accurate the movie is, but when Jada approached Pac in that scene in the clip, it was like, that's casualties of fame. When they were like, hey, that's casualties of war.
Yeah.
Like, did you think about Faith Evans when you were like, no, that's casualties of war, bro. You know, and that's why I think Tupac is the play line, because he was a good person, but sometimes the things that he did, you understand, the gangster,
it was questionable.
The gangster image, it's questionable. Like, which one is this one? Pac is beating people there in Vegas. Like, Tupac, what's happening with you, bro? You understand?
It's a thing of like, I don't know.
The line between good and evil.
Yeah, the perception I'm there would say like, usually, Bandu, like, it's not really you being on one side always. It's like, you're not, because people know the Tupac was very thug life. A lot of people know that Tupac Thug Life.
But Thug Life also was just symbolic for the hate you give little infants, fucks up everything. And that happened after the incident when I think a kid got shot because Tupac and other guys were involved in a fight. It's a stray bullet. So that's why he said they hate you. Give little infants.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucks up everything. That's Thug Life. It has nothing to do with Thug. He just understood the symbolism. The symbolism. That's why it gets lost. The symbolism. Actually, he understood how he can actually tap into gangsterism and use it to package his message.
Because we gotta understand as well.
And he was living around the time. Remember, a man is defined by his time, guys.
Exactly. Because like it's a matter of the average consumer doesn't really, because the majority of my listeners is the average consumer who sees Tupac as this like thug life without knowing actually.
And he was portrayed like that in the media.
Yeah, exactly. Without even knowing what does the slogan really mean.
When this guy is being arrested, they don't tell you in the media that the cops.
I remember
they beat him up or something. They just gonna show you him always as the bad guy.
Exactly, because I remember there was certain interviews. There was a few interviews because my interviews at Tupac. there was certain interviews la beyasetshele khona like bami ngikhasa
lapho ngiyona idropha khona
yeah ngilawa explain khona ukuthi like
lapho iqina ibhemi ayende next fresh ingqondo yayo is
ngilapho lawa elaborate khona ukuthi what is thug life actually because bantu ba perceive let's say
and he outgrew it to create the Outlaws, right?
Yeah,
he started the Outlaws. Yeah, he outgrew it
because he was a very balanced person.
But still we are in the line between good and evil. He had a good heart to a point that okay, if he sees a black person being beat up by white cops, he would come and intervene. Exactly. So you are the guy who's gonna do something bad to do good. You see where the line is.
Yeah, get your
so now in Vegas, one of your homies get attacked by somebody else. Now you gonna stand up for them. You understand where the good and bad now. Exactly. The line is very clear. Like, dude, are you a good guy or are you a bad person? You understand?
Because it was like a meta. Because later documentary portrayal is like, he was the person who was like, you know what, we're not gonna take it. We're gonna go straight to
But everybody's like that, bro. You protect your own, protect the people that you love. You protect the people that protect you.
Which is perception, because there's this saying that they say, it's like the story is only written by those who live.
Yes.
So every time there's a documentary,
only the conqueror will tell the tale, bro.
Exactly.
They live to tell the tale, yes.
Exactly. So the person who's still here, like even the NWA documentary, like it's the image that Eazy E is portrayed as.
Exactly. That guy was weird. He's a gangster, but he doesn't look like it, bro. He's not straight, guy.
Even when he said that, I'm like, come on, dude. You sure?
That guy will tell you he's gonna kill you. We're like, we're Eazy E, we're on the side.
He's like, mother Drake, mother Snoop, mother Drake, go. Now here comes my left claw. I'm like, yeah, nah, this one is not it, my dad. But yeah, it was like a matter of like the image was portrayed. No?
You know, from Eazy E, we're gonna ease into the second transition. It's the second phase, right, of your transition into being this beast of an artist that you are. You were talking about hip hop being at that point where you know this ambitious.
Yeah.
When at that time when
at that time, I'm starting to be more of a consumer by that time. Like it took me. I used to write like a bit because
it's high school, love.
Yeah, it's high school. I used to draw, and I used to write music a bit, and then I used to draw comic books actually. No, I gave up. Last time I drew something was on a shirt to metric. I drew my characters like of a cartoon show. That's the last
still have that.
I don't know if it's still there at home, but I'm pretty sure there's some evidence go Facebook or something. Yeah. But yeah, I was more of a consumer. I remember it was around the time but in Bugatti era, like Body Cross, Nabo Ace Hood.
I woke up in a new Bugatti. Bro. So
yeah.
Oh, from Emtee and Ambitious. The West End.
Yeah, now we
step into the West End.
Now we're moving into the West End. Now they're saying like my classics, Lamnas, Kendrick Lamar. I was starting to tap into that. So many artists. True. That's when I really started to say like, okay, you're sing la music full time. That's when I became a fan of hip hop, a real fan of hip hop. So around Lamzansi, I was more of an ambitious fan because big this guy, but sing now, not very well known, but I loved his music. Because he had the song, I was like, Ngisakhula uma wathi ngiyiqhawe ngazalwa ngabekwa ngisaphuma ngazitshela ngiyaphambili. You see, people who have a message, who actually have a message, like didn't really pop as much.
Yeah,
but I used to listen to that. Sjava Ekuseni.
Yeah, Sjava came through, bro. Nakasuka lapho washaya before bongunipa kodwa manje boy izingena emoyeni ngena emoyeni ngiyatsinza baba. Hey, Sjava wafika ngengane bro. And shout out to Emtee for paving the way.
Yeah, shout out to Emtee.
Because Sjava wayibeka lapho tole documentary yakhe la khuluma khona uthi baba he wanted to be a musician but he fell into acting. He went there thinking it's about singing, bamfaka wa actor to come zone 14. Oh, yeah. And all that time he was perceived as an actor. This guy wants to sing until Emtee obviously
and he was actually good, Joe.
Until Emtee blew.
Yeah, because Emtee was actually I won't say the main guy, but he was at the forefront. He was the face of hip hop at that time. Yeah, so he did so much music, Joe. Then I was like, okay, I'll consume my music work and I'll consume. And then I was like, okay, cool. Now I can tap into the Western side. That's when I started to tapping into Lil Wayne.
But Lil was funny. Oh yes, I love her like a which one is this one? Lil Wayne?
I remember there was
love her like Egyptian. I was Chinese on the Loya. Hey, I was Chinese on the Lollipop.
She love me like a rapper.
Asati tsine kuthi uyathuka tsine simsula phela sitshela ukuthi ingoma
yalalela
hey kanzi lapha kukhulunywa letinye tinto madoda hey isavelelo madoda. So when I was just consuming and you were part of the culture. You just fell in love with the hip hop culture.
Basically, I fell in love with the hip hop culture.
Manje uqala nini ukubhala ndoda ukuthi uyabuyena?
Kubela kubhala ngiqale around 2016, 2017. That's
Labo high school, so towards the end, or what's happening?
Towards the end of high school, yeah. Then I was like, 2016, 2017. That's when I was like, Young Thug gone.
Young Thug. There was Lil Wayne, guys, right? We thought we had it all. Hey, my lifestyle. What are you saying, Young Thug? Young Thug, what are you saying, bro? Young Thug needs an interpreter whenever he was doing that.
Just when you thought you've seen it.
Somebody must interpret, and he's saying this, bro, that guy, yo.
Yeah.
But it was dope, bro. That was such a great time to be alive. Rich homie Quan.
He was like, ooh.
You see, guys, hey, say hip-hop. Hey, hip-hop is like hip-hop, dog. We see trailer, but hip-hop is like So at that time, you start writing. What's the first song?
First song was On the Rise. So yeah, there's a part of it that I remember. It was like, okay, let me do the verse. It was private party, feeling faded with the booze. Fix my brain, I'm handyman with the tools. So say daddy, ladies, know I got the juice. Crack the ceiling, break the house and break the roof. Crack the ceiling, bend the house and bend the roof. Windy weather, grab a jacket, it's so cool. Doing laps, I'm swimming all around the pool. Get the picture, double tap and then you zoom. I was trying a little bit of a punchline because you like get the picture, like you understand me, get the picture, double tap. Remember what you do on Instagram when you double tap, you like it. Then once you get the picture, then you like it. But once again, if you get the picture on the gallery, when you double tap, you zoom it. So it was a bit of a triple entendre kind of. So now you can understand, like, okay, now he's really getting into rap. So I was like more tapped in now. And I was like, okay, now I'm writing.
State of mind.
It was a matter of, okay, now I'm in a phase where it's like I'm listening to actually J. Cole.
J. Cole also changed the game, guys, with the if you know hip hop and you understand hip hop references, bro, it's dope to listen to somebody that reminds you of something, bro. Exactly. Like that song, nigga, you should too if you knew what this game will do to you. Getting more hoes than nigga John Legend. Getting more hoes than nigga John Legend. If you knew what this game like, hey, Biggie, is that you?
At that point, I was like, okay, because I remember the first song of J. Cole that I listened to was Who Dat.
Yeah, Who Dat? Who got that? Channel yeah. Too much channel yeah.
First time I got introduced. Then
it's Colwell, right?
Yeah.
The first album.
I think it's Cold World, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Then that's when
I can't believe I let Nas down. Because I don't shouting on my top when I was I'm always shiny funny fafa. Then in voice. It's not the one.
Everybody. And it was a nice song.
It's not the one.
Can't get enough.
Nas got it's not the one. And then I can't believe I let Nas down. I'm gonna put the album leo. I lap your bulla lava. Kuna lengo make le home away, no. I see me not the finish on I'm on a farm.
That was the time. That was the time where J. Cole was really being J. Cole. So it was around that time that I got introduced to some rappers, Tech 9. Like that's where I get my technique of like delivering like my flows and stuff. Because there was a song, it was like froze over when you thought you can hold Yoda with flows older than the first sold cold soda. Grow more for my bros, those were whole soldiers. The sinkos are ready again. Blow Doja. So it was like a thing.
What am I like? Okay, I know from a singer's point of view, and also I've been rapping that if you know other people's thingy, it helps you tap. It's like if you idle.
Exactly.
That you drive into knowing yourself and what you can do and what you can't do. So, but the line there, man. So, Malayin and Sadlelan lab.
No, it was a matter of studying a flow.
Oh.
Because it was like, when it says,
it grows you.
Yeah, like when it saw like the first soul cold soda. I wanted that rhythm. Like into somewhere like I figure into my lyrics. Like there's a song there. It was like where was it come? It was on E right now. When I said I'm the medicine like Benedin. I'm a blessing, I'm heaven sent, like a witch picker. There's a flow where switch flow, swim oceans, beast mode is open, sweet no shit, no man. Flows over when you thought you can hold Yoda, but flows older than the first soul cold. So I wanna check my petting lanja. Like
you study the technique, you study the technique.
That's how you basically learn, because like being someone.
But from Masoda, bro. Oh my God. From Masoda, we champa. Uyo ubengiphethe mamillion funa kuphatha mamillion bathi ngibengiphethe mamillion funa kuphatha mamillion bathi ngibengiphethe mamillion funa kuphatha ay from labo ujumpa njani but that's a quantum leap bro uyofika ngale kuboma mamillion ngiswati swa.
So it was on the rise ne. Then state of mind, then my million.
State of mind yakadla lapha. Yeah. Ushayile kona, ushayile kuthatha i-rhythm just. Sanimfaka. Kulaba mhlambe abakabukeli thatha i-rhythm mara bayakuthola ngala kuqaleni. Sanimfaka kancane state of mind beve ukuthi ingqondo ijula njani. Beve injula buqobo.
Okay, it's like classes in session. Grab a chair, sit down and listen. I got a vision, like Picasso, I paint a picture. While dropping verses like I'm quoting the Holy Scripture. I'm black and proud and African. I'm a real nigga. Black niggas enslaved, I'm talking mentally. Western culture got you in chains and you all proud of it. On the internet every day thinking you're flying. But you know that way you're out of touch with reality. Fake flexing, trying to get approval from the wrong people. Showing off your body, thirsty niggas wanna bond with you. Nah, I'm kidding. They just wanna smash and they won't miss you. You don't even know. You think it's cool? What is wrong with you?
Yo.
So it was a matter of like, I started noticing like a lot of things.
Angifuni isingene kuleli verse bathi vele angifuni isingene silitsinza ngoba lapha utsinza mlando watsinza izinto letiningi letendakalako on like the social space what we see today on social media.
Exactly.
Angeni lapho mina ngizindlula ngendlela.
Exactly. So mind you, like I was at the stage where I was like, okay, sengiyaqala kubona, sengicala kunotice like everything around the space, same music.
So now, that's being like, if it's gonna use the proper hip-hop jargon, being a conscious rapper, and which was actually what hip-hop was for. Remember, hip-hop was graffiti. It was what again?
It was graffiti, and the way you dress.
DJing. It was also DJing. What was the packaging of it? DJing was also a huge part of hip-hop, right?
It's DJing,
and the graffiti was part of
graffiti, and also the way you dress.
And also dressing.
Also dressing is part of like the fashion in it. Is also a part of the hip hop culture. Because I'm a basketball player. So like I know from back then, like there was this guy AI, Allen Iverson. He actually revolutionized the way people dressed by that time. Like huge basketball vests, huge jeans, sneakers, do-rag, straight cap. Like going into
you're
basketball
tapped into the culture, bro. Like
like the whole. I'm trying to tap
culture.
into the whole thing, but I don't know everything. But I'm trying to tap.
But
into
you're there. You're living it. It's your reality, day to day reality. You just don't leave it on the mic and then leave it there.
Yeah, exactly.
You know there are rappers like that. There are rappers only on the mic.
Touch the mic. Say it.
Bakhulumatino letting exist. Angat na le brako lo bang visa yona le sound njengale Popeye. But which one is that one? Muna sa sound njengale.
That one is
what's happening there?
That one is not make sure. That one.
It's not make sure. But the hip hop na se fika lapho ngicela ukuthi South Africa ngafike ne Maglera to Boy was talking about that with the danger now of SA hip hop because guns are now available like freely. Please. Almost freely. They are so cheap. It's like a gun is free. To get a gun in South Africa, they say it's really cheap.
And we're heading into a very dangerous realm because the social
and drugs also. My drugs is cool in South Africa. It's cool. The people that we grew up with, our peers now, I was a con recognize it, bro. But the Sikolapo guys, the Sikolapo, we are in they were victims of a system that they don't understand. You know, still they don't understand it, so they're just reacting. It's just reacting, consuming drugs. It's reaction, like, and we cannot judge them. There are other people who are doing the same thing. They go to work, they hate their jobs, and then they drink. It's the same thing. Just that when you're maintaining your addiction and your frustration, the other people they're like, I can't handle it, and those are the most sensitive kids. Like I can't handle this world.
It's too much. Like
it's too much. And we got to that point when we were growing up. Park had the line, crack came and it was strange how it rocked us. We were kids when we had that line, and now it's our reality.
Yeah, that's actually a punchline.
That's a punchline?
Yeah. Isn't crack a rock?
Crack came and it was strange how it rocked us.
Crack is a rock. That's hard. That's
why they call him Machiavelli, Machiavelli the Don, the one who resurrects. And he called him Moya, he did Black Jesus. You let me come on. I found who for language. I was tuning so let's sing. Now, but I'm the podcast that's in what's
Exactly. So yeah, go in.
So now you're a conscious rapper, bro.
Kind of, yes.
You're a conscious rapper. You're writing state of mind. Ushayane nangeswati pala ngiyakuva kadla ngeswati uyadinanadela issue uyadata ukuthi ngubani ukhuluma ngokuthi bohlala phansi kusho itinzabe emlilweni kunagogo lapha phecelezi kushatshwa tingane kwa hey which one is this one tingane kwa
kusho ukuthi ngize ngifike lapho mina ngumuntu lokhuliswe ngogo basically. So ungikhulise enzaweni yokuthi like bekangifundisa ngogo namkhulu boyithu bebangifundisa like ukuthi mkhulu bengifundisa more or less like kulelisiko ukuthi kwendakala kanjani. I was said and gogo bengifundisa like my values and khula nebantu around yabona nje like umuntu wesifazane vele like uyakunecharisha and stuff like that, and then umuntu omduna then nguyela ukufundisa like your respect, how you carry yourself around people, then boy too like bebahlangene bangifundisa. So then kuba na the rest. Like my mom used to actually like angifundise naye some things with like naye bekatcarisha as the person I'm carrying myself. So now I'm like ngambole msuthu mswati mtila angathela msuthu netinyawo takhe sinanatelo sami yasatenga ngikhule ngibalalela labadzala. So that's where it comes from. So I was rooted vele ku culture and everything. I don't know everything about culture, but I'm still learning about it because
but that's life, bro. Like fundamentally that's life. We are here to learn, grow, evolve, and become better versions of ourselves. We are here to experience life, bro. And you are doing that. It's a journey. You will always be growing, bro.
Exactly.
But the mere fact that you're tapped in, the mere fact that you know at least what you know.
It's a solid foundation. By the way, you should know it's like if you have your culture, don't be ashamed of it. If you're Tsonga, you're Swati, or Pedi, or whatnot, use your...
Maswati, Matsonga, angicabanga ukuthi alitsinga leli verse lelo mnethu. Bashashipelane, they are proud.
Emaswatini ngitsi mina ngiyangibona nje singisi ngiyasikhuluma ngoba vele
It's the medium of instruction. We're trying to tap into the global village, you know, what's up? And we got programmed to know the language, man. But it's not like I'm not speaking English because I like it.
Exactly.
You think I like it?
It's a medium of communication.
I was forced to learn the language, bro. Yeah, so it's a medium. Yeah, we use it as a medium to communicate, you know.
So meaning like if umuntu Mswahla and if usaba like kusebenzisa Swati fucula rap or anything the express ngayo le language
Swati nami sengiyacintsetela yena bakithi na Swati
bomnetfo.
And when you're one of the people that I used to a lot of people don't know this, me and our relationship, you're one of the people when I have something that I've written whatever, I would just tell you about it. Now there's a song that I recorded with Lyric, bro. Just to show you where my mind is. It says Skatsi ahamba umeleni umele ukuthi donke tinvo thambe ngendlela yakhe emhlabeni utawulinza kuze kube nini.
Nice.
Skatsi ahamba umeleni utoti tfola uthwele emhlaba ngesifuba emalibeni utawulinza kuze kube nini.
Issue.
Sikhatsi siyahamba umeleni ulinze mlingo lovele emafini yeyiwe notawulinza kuze kube nini. Bathi isikhathi siyahamba umeleni umele ukuthi lapha phasi bavuke bakuside utawulinza kuze kube nini. Asivale mfana ingoma ithi yenda lokhona kukwenda ngaloko lona go. It's like one of my proudest moment in growing as an artist. Good, now I'm like a social commentator and I'm using language yasekhaya ngalana ngishaya amalok drama. I know how to produce now, bro. Just that the thing with just yes, we can record here or say angasnika mpopho ukuthi siphefumule, but then who's gonna mix, you understand? Who's gonna master, you understand? So but I want us to work on a lot of songs, bro. There are a lot of songs that I've planned for mina nawe. Ngiyade ukuthi uyagadla ingoma lenye le mina nawe ngizenga kusandela beat le ngifuna sini it's Rikhado Makhado. Rikhado Makhado is one of the best songs we're gonna do because the only symbol that we need is Rikhado Makhado, that we don't owe anybody anything. We can just put the song out there. Nobody's gonna say, yeah, but you can't do a song like that. No, Rikhado Makhado stood for that.
Yeah, exactly.
Rikhado Makhado was in the system and then he spoke outside to the people. We say, guys, we're winning these awards, but they're buying them. Which one is this one? In an award ceremony. That's hip-hop, bro. That's some real ish.
He was actually a free man. He must.
Award bagniga. Award in wathenga aswafuni. The real music is on the internet. Music ngoba Sigudhla lapha ku internet. Go discover Sigudhla ku internet. Kunengoma lapha lethi million ku internet. It's available on digital platforms. Lalela. Kuna wholesale lapha ukhiphile ingoma kambe ithini ingoma yakho wholesale la bayithanza kakhulu. Bathi ngoba uyiphushile wena wahlala phansi ne-hit. Ngiyokulinda. Featuring unabani lapha? Usebenza nabani? Cole Easy lapho uyashaya ngaliphimbo Cole Easy. Ngena lapha kuma digital platforms uthi ngiyokulinda owelse. Utawuthola.
Uitsinze.
So now we've reached that point. That's why that song I feel like it's necessary for people like us in the space of entertainment because we are pioneers.
Exactly.
And we have only a short period of time. That's why I've put so hard with to conclude the younger indie. And I feel like okay, we've talked about everything. Now sesingadlala around. And you are in the entertainment space. We had to go you know about Joseph Diary. You know what's happening on the internet. Who's popping? Bruh, you are so informed, man.
Mm-hmm.
And we are pioneers, bruh. Sitting here, Charlie podcast, like, you know, bruh, maybe 2 people are gonna watch it now, but in the next 5 years, this thing will be on 1 million views.
Exactly. The 2 people who are actually watching now are gonna be the 2 people who are gonna be in future saying that.
Yeah, we were there when it started. Yeah, when it started. The loyal batsinzi bokuqala nga. Siyababonga batsinzi bokuqala nga ngoba ngiyibona batsinzeka. Nasi itsinza Lentfo yemnaketfu uyayiva Lentfo mnetfo.
Ngiyiva ka.
And ngiyajabula ukuthi Swati it's being like like banlabaningi sabalona like they are waking up to Swati. Swati it's almost like a dead language in South Africa. Ngathi si address leyo.
Yeah, kumele si address.
We can't blame Zulu futhi because I've looked at the languages. Mararo, Marazana, Uzimu, Siswati, Mnagadfo, Zatsewetfo, yay, Lentfo, it's in, yeah, Siswati, they're like the feminine.
Yeah.
In terms of the vibrations, how you say the word. And then Xhosa and the Zulu, they're like Zulu. Masculine.
Yeah.
Yabona uxenganton ubhang I feel proud. Like that's a very beautiful. Or even Zahara, I also love her.
You know what I recommend people what should do. It's when ninja. Nala artist like Boloja. Boloja, when the music was Swati dancing.
Yeah, Boloja ngemcabo. Ngiphi ingoma yakhe kambele ngathi watiwa ngayo?
Usually bekungiya bathini? Akusiyo leya jazela mileli siliva ngalithenga ngemali light bombela westimela.
And also shout out to Lamajita lawa always ungahleki. Passion Master and 50-50 nyak nigga levenjalo sweetie. That's dope, guys. Like, these guys are, especially R&B. He loves R&B, mara because Mswati, uthi pass Swati. If he says, Passion Master of Ekuseni, we are more about even no man perfume. And also Chosen, shout out to Chosen, bro. Shout out to Chosen. Chosen is one of the most historical people in the platform because when I was coining or coming up with the intro, feeling and someone to Malang Kamang Sizwe, Mlilongana Style, Mlilongana Spet, Mlilo Futingo, I'm being head one, I'm no one to you understand? That was the song, you understand? That was like Chosen was the chosen one. He was the chosen one with the fucking Moya to the intro. So yeah, but we're gonna have these people one day and they're gonna sit here, we're gonna talk about Mpumalanga entertainment, because the most important thing that we need at this point in time at the solid and a little line lead. Good thing I go to Nefo. Nangu se bomnetfo sifuna kumemeta sivaka elekuseni lebo khashane. Damele ukuthi sibumbane sebimbumbe. Angangiceze lento ngoba bathi ngiyathuka kepha Swati bathi sifuke madoda.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If
you don't know, forget about it. But siyathi ukuthi sabunjwa yini bomnetfo.
Involenga shiyo. Stay nje.
Fafa.
Stay valala.
No, I'm really proud of you and how far you came. You're one of the people who really love what you're doing.
Thank you.
Even live performance corner one line, but it's a second. Like and then you remember, you know your lines, bruh.
Exactly.
And you are a performer, bruh. Like you know your lines. And we are back to Lentfo. How do we measure a classic in Mswahla?
Exactly.
This is a conversation vele kumele ihlale iqhubeka Mswahla ne classic. Ukuthi uyakhona ukukhumbula lento loyikhulumile ngoba lento loyikhulumile ine value.
Yes, value exactly.
Angeke ukhulume manyala kugcwele abantu abazali. Uyabona ngilanga nami ngantshintshi ingqondo khona ukuthi ingoma lengiti ibhalako ngaticulela gogwami ngaticulela makwami. Uyabona ngeke iphela. Letinto tabo mahozi, letinto tabo mabhishi, letinto tabo faki. Hayi madoda nisicoleleni shem. Nisicoleleni.
Asipholeni kancane.
Even the guys in hip-hop who started it, they know it wasn't about that. Hip-hop was bought and sold.
Hip-hop, hip-hop, hip, don't stop. Aguna
bishi la. Aguna bishi.
Neto be hip.
No disclaimer, just uthi bishi so cabanga uthi lipa. Akusilpa bishi.
Siyalimala.
Bofaki. Maningi kancane madoda. So azameni ukuthi isigadeni ukuthi ilimi lethu litsini ngoba liyakha liyabulala futhi.
Ngamani lishelele.
Yeah, ngamani lishelele siqabanga into lesishoko nento lesibhalako lesifaka empopweni. Yabona. So I'm really proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm really proud of your state of mind. Akuyabonakala ukuthi bakhuluma nge-city of gold. Heaven being a city of gold, bra. Akuyabonakala ukuthi heaven is what's here.
Yeah, it's what's here.
That's the state of mind.
Yeah, just feed it, continue with this, and then you don't want in a time, so utovela ube right, man. Like if uhleli nje uma uhlale nje when there's something uyidlulisa angeke vele ihlale enhloko. So ngamani consume something of value then utoba right. If you're a musician, consume more music. Like ngiyawulalela nami le eminye music leba vibe ko, but at the same time ngivengibiyela nanga lo music lo nemqondo. So lo nto ngenda ngikhona ukubhala kahle, ngicabangisise kahle nginike idaba. So ngiyakusuggesta lokho ukuthi if rap or wenda something, man, tap into something that much more deeper.
Something that builds
than the surface. But can't get no deeper than the bottom. Monique Bingham. Is it Monique Bingham?
No? I don't know.
Yeah, it has to be. Because I listen to deep house as well.
Oh, I'm man, you are content for days, bro. You are content for
There's
days.
A lot to say, but
always saying yambona so yangikhomba. Umbutsini always saying akasengathi so ngikhomba ngedikhathi umbutsini no madoda. Unfortunately, everything happens within space and time. Siyabonga kulijaha leli ke nalabathi nguZeus laba mati personal. But for sure, Nkambule is one of the musical genius, historian, one of the people that we desperately need in Mpumalanga right now, one of the most important voices.
Ngibonga kakhulu mnetfu.
Yebo mnetfu.
Ma praises manenge tibongo tinenge.
Yebo mnetfu.
Alikho lehlola ukuthi ngiyabonga.
Bathi lokuhle kuyabonga mnaka. Ngiyabonga mnaka lokuhle.
Siqhubeke sithinze Lentfo.
Sithi lo mnaka lona simfisela lokuhle ejenini yakhe. Ijeni yakhe yemqulo. Sithi tango ligama ngisizwe sibonga kaSigudhla umlilo ngasicala umlilo ngasiphetha umlilo lofuthi ngonapha. Kade tango chaza ukuthi ngiyabonga mina bengihambi ngedwa bengihamba na Zeus Fortune Kambule uza Asbonga